Come with us, if you will, on a journey. We're leaving behind the hustle and bustle of the streets far below. Here, suspended in the quiet air, a different world reveals itself. We're floating above a city of remarkable character. This is Glasgow, Scotland. From this serene vantage point, the city unfolds like a map of history, nature, and human endeavor. The usual sounds of urban life fade into a gentle hum. What remains is a visual symphony, a landscape of breathtaking beauty and quiet dignity. Let's drift together, carried by the gentle currents of the sky, and explore this magnificent place from a perspective few ever get to see. The experience is one of peace, a chance to simply breathe and observe. Here, high above the ground, the world really slows down. The intricate details of life, often missed in the rush of the day, become clear. We see the elegant patterns of rooftops, the winding paths of ancient rivers, and the soft green carpets of parks that breathe life into the urban heart. This is a city that has been shaped by time, by industry, and by the enduring spirit of its people. The first light of dawn arrives gently. It creeps over the eastern hills, a soft blush of pink and gold painting the underside of the clouds. Below us, Glasgow still slumbers. The city's Gaelic name, Glasgow, is often translated as the dear green place, and from this vantage point, it's easy to see why. The light catches the dew on the vast expanses of its many parks. Glasgow Green, the city's oldest public park, awakens first. Its wide open spaces are bathed in a soft, ethereal glow. The trees, ancient and wise, stand as silent sentinels, their leaves just beginning to stir in the cool morning air. A gentle mist hangs low over the fields, softening the edges of the world. As the sun climbs higher, its rays begin to pierce through the morning haze. The light spills across the landscape, illuminating one feature after another. It catches the surface of the ponds in Queen's Park, turning them into mirrors of liquid gold. The intricate ironwork of the Kibble Palace, a magnificent Victorian glasshouse in the Botanic Gardens, glitters as if adorned with diamonds. This is the city at its most peaceful. Our journey now takes us over the lifeblood of the city, the River Clyde. From this height, it's a magnificent silver ribbon, winding its way from the countryside through the heart of Glasgow and out towards the sea. The morning sun dances upon its surface, creating a dazzling display of light. The river is calm today, its gentle currents moving with a slow, steady purpose. For centuries, this river has been the city's artery, carrying with it the stories of trade, shipbuilding, and transformation. The bridges that span the Clyde are remarkable feats of engineering and art. Each one tells a different story. The elegant, arching form of the Clyde Arc, known locally as the Squinty Bridge, is a symbol of modern Glasgow. A little further along, the solid, dependable structure of the Kingston Bridge carries the pulse of the city's traffic, though from here the vehicles look like tiny, silent beetles. Along the river's edge, a new story is unfolding. The former shipyards and derelict docks are being reborn. Gleaming modern structures now stand where the great ships were once launched. The SEC Armadillo, with its iconic overlapping shell design, looks like a creature resting by the water's edge. Beside it, the OVO Hydro, a vast glowing amphitheater, seems to pulse with a quiet energy, even in the daylight. We now drift towards the city's west end, where a magnificent structure dominates the skyline. Perched atop Gilmore Hill, like a castle from a fairy tale, is the main building of the University of Glasgow. Its Gothic Revival architecture is simply breathtaking from this angle. The central tower, a masterpiece of design by Sir George Gilbert Scott, reaches towards the sky as if in a gesture of aspiration. The intricate stonework, the pointed arches, and the sprawling quadrangles create a scene of academic grandeur and timeless beauty. For over 500 years, this institution has been a beacon of knowledge, attracting thinkers, innovators, and artists from across the globe. The morning light is particularly kind to the university. It illuminates the sandstone walls, giving them a warm, golden hue. It casts long, elegant shadows that accentuate the building's complex and beautiful form. The university is not just a collection of buildings. It's a living community, a place of discovery and debate. Even from this silent, aerial perspective, one can sense the intellectual energy that emanates from this historic place. This university has been home to pioneers like Adam Smith, the father of modern economics, and James Watt, whose improvements to the steam engine helped to power the Industrial Revolution. The University of Glasgow stands as a proud testament to the city's contribution to the world, a beautiful and inspiring monument to the power of the human mind. Let us now turn our gaze towards the residential heart of the city. From above, Glasgow reveals itself as a remarkable tapestry of architectural styles, a story told in stone, brick, and glass. The most distinctive threads in this tapestry are the tenement buildings. These handsome four-story structures, built from rich red and blonde sandstone, are a defining feature of the city. From our vantage point, they form elegant, repeating patterns, their bay windows catching the light, and their slate roofs creating a sea of muted grey and purple tones. But nestled between these grids are hidden gems, the back courts and green spaces. These communal gardens, often unseen from the street, are little pockets of tranquility. From the air they look like secret gardens, places where neighbors might meet and children might play. They add a touch of green to the dense urban fabric, a soft counterpoint to the hard lines of the stone buildings. As we drift further, the architectural tapestry changes. The sandstone tenements give way to the varied styles of the suburbs. Here we see leafy avenues lined with grand Victorian and Edwardian villas, each with its own unique character and spacious garden. Then, in other areas, we see the clean lines and bold shapes of modern housing developments. The city is not static. It is constantly evolving, adding new layers to its architectural story. Our flight path now leads us to the civic and emotional heart of Glasgow George Square. From our elevated position, the square appears as a grand, open space, an island of calm amidst the geometric precision of the city centre's grid layout. It is framed on all sides by magnificent examples of Victorian architecture. Dominating the eastern side is the opulent city chambers, the seat of the city's governance. Its facade is a symphony of marble, granite, and ornate sculpture, crowned by a central tower. Even from this distance, its grandeur is undeniable, a powerful statement of the wealth and ambition of Glasgow during its second city of the Empire era. The square itself is a gallery of statues, an assembly of stone and bronze figures who have shaped the history of Scotland and the world. In the centre, atop a towering column, stands the figure of Sir Walter Scott, the famous novelist. Surrounding him are other notable individuals, scientists like James Watt, poets like Robert Burns, and even Queen Victoria herself. From the air, these statues look like silent guardians. Watching over the city they help to build and inspire. The green lawns and flower beds of the square provide a welcome splash of color. They soften the formality of the surrounding architecture and invite a sense of peace. The square is not just a historical monument, it is a living space. It is where the city comes together to celebrate, to protest, to remember, and to simply relax. It is, in every sense of the word, the true heart of this great city, beating with a quiet and steady rhythm. Adjacent to the ancient Glasgow Cathedral, on a prominent hill, lies a place of extraordinary beauty and solemnity, the necropolis. From our aerial perspective, this Victorian garden cemetery unfolds as a city in its own right, a silent and ornate metropolis for the departed. The sheer density of monuments, mausoleums, and sculptures is astonishing. It is a forest of stone, with elaborate tombs and towering obelisks rising from the green slopes of the hill. The pathways wind their way up the incline like quiet streets, leading to different neighborhoods of stone. The craftsmanship on display is remarkable. These monuments were commissioned by the wealthy merchants and industrialists of 19th century Glasgow, each one a testament to their status and a memorial to their life. We can see Celtic crosses, classical Greek temples, and grand Egyptian-inspired structures. The most prominent monument, on the very summit of the hill, is a statue of John Knox, the Protestant reformer, who stands on a high column looking out over the city. He seems to be the eternal custodian of this sacred place. The setting of the necropolis is what makes it truly special. The hill offers one of the finest views of Glasgow, looking out over the cathedral and the city beyond. The name necropolis literally means city of the dead, and from this height the comparison is apartment. There is no sense of morbidity here, only a profound sense of peace and history. The necropolis is a vast open-air museum, a library of lives lived. It serves as a quiet reminder of the generations who came before, whose efforts and dreams built the city we see today. As the day draws to a close, a magical transformation begins. The sun, now low in the western sky, bathes Glasgow in a warm golden light. This is the golden hour, a time cherished by photographers and dreamers alike. The sharp contrasts of midday soften, and the entire cityscape is suffused with a gentle, honeyed glow. The sandstone buildings seem to drink in the light, their colors becoming richer and deeper. The shadows grow long and elegant, stretching out across the streets and parks, creating a new and dramatic topography. From our privileged position, we can watch as the city prepares for night in a final, glorious display of color. The River Clyde becomes a river of molten gold. The setting sun reflects brilliantly on its surface, and the bridges are silhouetted against the fiery sky. The modern glass buildings along its banks, which were reflecting the blue sky earlier, now capture the orange and red hues of sunset, looking as if they are lit from within. It is a moment of pure, breathtaking beauty, a perfect synthesis of the natural and the man-made. The city seems to pause, to take a collective breath during this fleeting, beautiful moment. The sky itself becomes the main spectacle. The clouds are painted in shades of orange, pink, purple, and deep red. The colors shift and blend with each passing minute, creating a celestial masterpiece that stretches from horizon to horizon. As the sun finally dips below the horizon, the colors begin to fade, replaced by the soft, deep blues of twilight. The last vestiges of daylight have now vanished, and the city below is aglow. Glasgow at night is a different but equally beautiful creature. A vast network of light spreads out beneath us, a glittering carpet of gold and white. The main thoroughfares are bright arteries of light, while the residential streets are softer, more gentle constellations. The city's landmarks take on a new identity, illuminated by carefully placed floodlights. Our journey is drawing to a close. We have drifted through a day in the life of this remarkable city, from the first gentle light of dawn to the deep tranquility of night. We have seen its green heart, its historic soul, and its innovative spirit. From this peaceful sanctuary in the sky, we have been able to appreciate the grand design and the quiet beauty of a city that is so often associated with noise and relentless energy. Here, in the stillness of the air, we have found its gentler, more contemplative side. Glasgow seen from the sky is a place of profound peace and enduring charm, a city that has gracefully navigated the currents of time and has emerged with a strong and vibrant identity. Let this final image of the sleeping, glittering city be a peaceful one. And so, we say goodnight to Glasgow, a city of history, a city of nature, a city of light. May your own rest be as peaceful as the scene before us now. Thank you for joining us on this tranquil journey through the sky.